Imagine a Dallas where our skyline doesn't just inspire awe, but also protects every living creature that soars through it. The push for a bird-safe convention center isn't just about ethics. It's about leading a movement that could save thousands of migratory birds annually. The expanded K. Bailey Hutchison Convention Center's glass-heavy design is stunning, sure, but it also poses a silent threat to our feathered travelers. Did you know our region sits on one of the hemisphere's most critical bird migration routes? By adopting solutions like UV reflective glass or patterned film, proven to reduce collisions, we could set a national standard. But here's where it gets controversial. How much responsibility do cities owe wildlife when urban development is already costly? Let's discuss. Samuel Dealey's heroism deserves more than a footnote in Dallas history. While George B. Dealey built a media empire, his nephew Samuel's legacy sails deeper. A 1930 U.S. Naval Academy grad from Oak Cliff, he commanded the USS Harder with relentless courage in World War II, sinking Japanese warships until his sub was destroyed in 1944. For decades, his story lingered in the depths, until 2024, when explorers found the wreckage 3,500 feet underwater. But should local heroes like Dealey be memorialized more boldly in our city? Or does focusing on military figures overshadow other equally vital Dallas pioneers? Teachers in Texas aren't just underpaid, they're under siege. Glenn Rogers' critique of political attacks on educators hit home. "We're told we're indoctrinating kids simply for teaching facts," writes one Dallas teacher. With per-student funding near the bottom nationally and a growing reliance on untrained staff, the system is fraying. And here's the part most people miss. The real crisis isn't curriculum battles, it's the erosion of trust in professionals. When parents fear critical thinking will liberalize their kids, what does that say about our societal values? Should schools prioritize conformity or curiosity? Weigh in. What if man's best friend finally talks back? UTA researchers using AI to decode dog barks sounds like sci-fi, but Karen Miller's nostalgia for the push-me-pull-you, a creature symbolizing unity across differences, adds depth. Imagine asking your pup, "Was that squirrel alliance worth the backyard chaos?" But here's the twist. If AI truly translates animal emotions, will humans finally listen to their own instincts? Or just exploit the tech? Is a remarkable future ethical? Or just another distraction from human connection? The fall of Dallas's local banks in the 80s still haunts our civic identity. Tom Hunt's lament for the Mercantile, First National, and Republic Bank isn't mere nostalgia. They were pillars of community investment. When global chains replaced hometown institutions, who filled the void? Could locally owned banks have prevented Fair Park's decline? Or is this a romanticized view of a bygone era? And to the Dallas News editorial team, your recent page was a masterclass in relevance. From Qatar to Carroll ISD, the curation felt urgent yet balanced. Even Jane Goodall's tribute struck the right chord. But here's a thought. In an age of algorithm-driven news, does traditional editorializing still sway public opinion? Or are we nostalgic for a format that's lost its power? Now we turn to you. Should cities prioritize bird safety over architectural aesthetics? Does military heroism deserve more local celebration? And is AI translating dogs a gimmick or a game changer? Share your take. No bark required.